and west. Without Mount Bridge and Nikolai, Sergeant, yes, it's RLF.
I'd say that snapper could bend 2 willow snaps in a handcuffle.
You betcha.
Oh my, welcome to RLF, everyone.
This is RLF-ish.
Don't worry, the others are coming. So there was a slight audio snafu. And Nikolai and Matt are trapped in a van recording the other part of the podcast.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to take the van on a night like this, but you know how they are.
And they have like a computer on the van that's like locked them in there, so they can't get out. But it's comfortable in there, so they're just recording.
Well, it's comfortable enough. It's terrible.
Yeah. So it's a computer death van.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be stuck in there.
No. So we're going to be splitting the episode into separate parts. We're explaining this now. Maybe we'll cut to them in the van. Maybe it'll be a half an hour of us, then I'll cut to them. Maybe
it'd be like 3 minutes of us and then cut to them now.
I knew that update was going to fuck something up. They always do.
It's so weird. And as soon as it happened to your phone, I was actually kind of happy. So basically, little backstory here. We had a technical issue. So this is going to be a weird episode of RLF.
Whatever.
Like a disjointed episode.
We do things in weird ways.
Yeah, but we didn't want to leave you, without anything to listen to. But so,
I troubleshooted it for like 5-10 minutes. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with it. So, if you think you know better, keep it to yourself. Nobody likes to know it all. And if we have anybody from Discord listening, we don't. But if we do,
yes.
Your site sucks, and so do you.
Oh, the CEOs?
Yeah.
Oh, they listen.
No, yeah.
They're big fans of the podcast.
Oh, you've talked with them?
Yeah. Oh. Well, yeah. I mean,
Johnny Discord.
Yeah, Johnny and Joey Discord. They're brothers.
Oh, okay.
They're not twins, but they're Irish twins. But don't say that to them.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't like that.
Yeah, because their mom was a skank.
Whoa. Whoa, man. You don't know Mama Discord.
I wasn't the one handing it out to anybody who would buy me a tube steak.
Jeez. You're making a lot of assumptions right now in the Discord family.
I'm sorry. My apologies to James and Johnny Discord.
James.
Oh, wait, what was his name?
I don't know.
I thought it was James.
It wasn't James.
Oh, well, all right. Well, way to throw me under the bus, Nikolai.
And then like it's like it never happened.
It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good one, everyone. And then it's going to be Saich and I.
As you can tell.
As if you couldn't figure it out.
I'm Saich, by the way. Yeah, I've been here. I've been here many a time.
And they can't reach you anywhere.
No. They can try.
You can try to find them in the concrete jungle.
You can try to
Ask
find
around the people where Saich gonna find them.
And then I'm on a building. That's my web. I'm Spider-Man.
He's Spider-Man. I've thought about real quick. We have a building next to our building, and there's a one big graffiti.
Yeah.
On the bottom right, and we've discussed it once. I would like to get some sort of device and dangle from the top of that roof and spray paint in the middle
instead of a ladder.
Yeah, because dangling.
You want to come from above.
Yeah, because it's more you can get away.
Yeah,
you could jump onto other buildings.
No, but you're attached to the building, so
you climb up though.
Yeah, but that doesn't give you the ability to jump across buildings.
Well, yeah, it's a separate ability. I mean, if I'm dangling...
Okay, if you have that ability, why can't you just, like, jump and then spray a little bit and then...
Because I can't jump. I got tiny legs.
Yeah, I guess.
I need a ladder or to hang, so I'm going to hang.
I feel like even if you had a ladder, you would get down and then jump across buildings, because it's still on a building, technically.
Right, but I feel like people could get to me easier.
Well, yeah.
On that first building.
I'm going with dangling, I guess. You got me.
Welcome to RLF, everyone. We've finished the dangling. That's the first part of the section out section.
Yep. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. Moving on.
Dangling, yes. Do we want to dive straight into them comments?
You know what? Yeah. Yeah, I guess we can do that.
The videos on YouTube have a place called the comment section, where people can type out heartfelt and thoughtful reflections of the videos they just watched. Like here at RLF on Wednesdays, now the gang will read a few. It's really hard to rhyme the word Wednesdays.
Beautiful, Tommy Gunn. Wonderful. Tommy Gunn, I feel like I've neglected you. I want to apologize.
You really have. It's hurtful.
Tommy Gunn, forgive me, for I have Tommy sinned.
You have Tommy sinned. And
Forgive me.
It's unforgivable.
Forgive me for my Tommy trespasses.
Yep.
Comment time. I got some up here. You got some over there.
Yeah, we got them everywhere.
Let's see. Well, Matt's not here. Vincent, I'm still upset that we never got to see Matt's hog.
You son of a bitch.
You and me, Vincent. You and me too.
Son of a bitch, Matt.
Let's see. Ooh, conspiracy. Go-Gurt cheese. I have to draw that now. Conspiracy. Actually, you did draw that. But actually,
Did she actually? She really drew that?
yeah, but I do believe the link was not sent through.
That's probably because the internet was like nobody should see Go-Gurt cheese.
Next week, conspiracy. Go-Gurt cheese. If you missed last week's episode, everybody, check it out. We talked about Go-Gurt cheese. It was pretty good.
It's something. I wouldn't say good.
Yeah, if you know.
It's somewhat edible.
Well, yeah, I would eat it. Conspiracy, send us the link again, because I don't think it came through. Oh, they found us.
See, that's the horn. They're like, nope, you got to get that Go-Gurt. You're not talking about that shit again.
Brittany says, you didn't know that almonds had shells. LMFAO, you guys learning about nuts is the content I didn't know I needed.
I didn't know they had. I really didn't. I thought they were just almonds.
Well, almonds almonds come in the hard part, right?
No, everything almond I've ever had, it's just.
Am I thinking of walnuts?
Yeah, walnuts are the big fucking ones that you need like the guy to open. Nutcracker.
Okay. Brittany, I still don't know what nuts
I
these
think
are.
everyone's lying about this. Well, Lethal Lemmings. How about Yingling beer? Literally a product of America's oldest brewery. It doesn't get more American than that, which is
Yingling?
true. We were talking about, I think, beers that are
Yeah, we're talking about,
because I said PBR.
PBR.
Canned red, white, and blue. But yeah, Yingling is delicious. I do, and I know Nikolai would enjoy that
Is that a...
in that van.
What type of what type of beer is that?
It's a lager, I think. Yingling lager, perhaps.
So it's a deep beer?
Deep beer. I don't know.
A rich beer? What do they call it?
If you got no money, ain't got no money.
That beer ain't got no money.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know my
listening on
beers.
that tour.
We did go on a tour, everyone.
That's right. We
It
can't
was,
all talk about that except for Matt.
It was Captain Apathy's bachelor party.
That nerd.
Here's a picture of Seich. Boom.
Wow.
Just kidding.
I'm right fucking here. Wow. Let's go with another guy. You look all. Wait. Where? Oh.
What?
What? Oh, no.
What did I...
He said, by look more adult, I mean, you all look more put together, less
Oh.
disheveled.
Yeah, well, I used to not comb my hair.
I started bathing again.
See?
Don't like it. Not a fan, but I'll keep doing it.
I had my shorts. My shorts weren't in that video.
Started wearing underwear.
Started wearing underwear, good
Don't know
one.
if you guys can tell. More tense now.
Eyelashes, I cut them. Used to get too long. They'd curl down and cover where I couldn't see.
Done nothing else.
Hey,
Done nothing else to change
improvement. Works, man. E-Borge, Jelly Borge. I don't think they realize daddy water means Matt's bath water. Ooh.
That's.
I thought we were talking about PBR when we were talking about that.
Yeah. Oh, PBR, actually, which brings us to Jones from Indiana.
Jones from Indiana.
Oh, he says PBR is the best beer.
Ooh,
And
Jones.
he would know. He's from Indiana.
Hell yeah.
I've never been there.
I have not either. I don't believe.
I don't know.
Pretty sure I haven't been to Indiana.
Yeah, I have no reason to go there.
Now we do. PBR Factory.
No, isn't it from Milwaukee?
Yeah, well, Milwaukee.
No, don't even say it.
Milwaukee.
Don't even say it. Don't even say it.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Ooh, you hear that cat?
Yeah, he was like, wrong.
Do you hear the cat, though?
I do hear the cat. It's meowing something fierce.
Antilochus says, flag nerds are called vexillologists. Vexillologists, really?
Oh. Huh. I had no idea. I feel like that could be made up,
Probably.
and I would still believe it.
I'd
Ooh.
take it down.
Sushi
Sushi!
says, I missed you guys. You know what, Sushi? I miss you too. I haven't
Aw.
had you in a while.
I don't think I've ever had sushi.
Dude, it's good. Shit.
We should find a sushi place and go there and do a review. Sushi review.
I'll just get back. I didn't care for it.
Yeah, I'd be real mean about it. Sushi was garbage. I'll never eat there again. Sushi review.
Oh.
This fucking guy. We just started recording, bro.
Fucking yeah. Come on. Honking horn. Sushi review. Come on.
I have, I think, one last. Do you have any other comments?
I don't. Because I put my phone away and that's where they were.
Krob says, because of the nut talk, I would like to point out a tweet by George from Zero Period Productions. You've met George before, right, Sage?
Yeah, dude. I know
Hell.
George. We go way back.
Way back. George says, my dad keeps talking about how he was eating nuts and they got stuck in his teeth. He keeps saying it's the nut meat and I'm uncomfortable. Ooh.
that is pretty great. And I do enjoy
Some nut
the
meat.
phrase nut meat.
Good.
Gonna start using that. Gonna get a shirt that says
Nut meat. What if you cracked open an almond and it was nut meat, so it's like jerky? That's what I'm imagining nut meat being, just like jerky.
It's nuts made out of jerky,
Ooh.
which is delicious because I do love me some jerky.
Yeah, it's just expensive. We've
It's-
gone over the.
Yeah, it's horse shit. How much? Listen, Jack Lynx, who do you think you are, charging $13 for a tiny ass thing of jerky? You get out of here with this bullshit,
Hey man,
Jack Lynx, my ass.
they gotta get it from Bigfoot. That's the secret ingredient.
No,
Been murdering Bigfoots
no,
for
Bigfoot's
years.
been hanging out, eating jerky for free. He's a bum, and I want everybody to know it.
He's gonna come after us like in the commercials.
You know, good. You're getting me all worked up on this Bigfoot.
That's true. We have bars on our windows.
I do. You're fucked. Then again, we're on the second floor. I don't know if he can get us.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, he does know how to use stairs, so all right, maybe we're fucked.
So this is going to be a real weird episode of RLF. But it's
they're all a little weird.
yeah, I mean that's part of the charm, isn't it?
Yeah. When I'm not here, you guys talk about baby names.
We do talk about baby names. I don't know why you hate the baby name thing.
It's not that I hate it. It's just an odd choice.
It's
As neither of you are fathers.
you're making valid points. All right. So the things that you're saying make sense.
Right.
But it is also interesting. Like it all started with like learning baby names that are popular, and then I wanted to know ones that were popular from the past. And like, come on, that stuff's fascinating.
Yeah. Fascinating's a word.
So you don't have any idea what you would name your kids if you had a kid?
Oh, of course I do.
What would you name your son?
Ezekiel Jebediah.
Oh, why? I mean, that's great.
And my daughter will be Prudence Silence.
Oh my goodness. Ezekiel Jebediah. They sound like a real party already.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to raise my kids as a Quaker.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, you certainly name them for that.
Right.
You're not a Quaker, though.
No. I know nothing about the Quaker religion.
But why?
I'm assuming oats are involved.
Yeah. I can see where your logic's coming from.
Yeah.
Because it's part of my breakfast most mornings. But you do know that there's like a whole lot more to being Quaker than eating oats, right?
I'm assuming some sort of production of oats.
No, it's not just like a job thing. It's like a whole religion thing. I don't know if they pray to oats or not.
Religion.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know about all that. Starting to sound like a cult to me.
So, whoa. So that is really the difference between religion and cult. Religions, they let you leave. They're like,
yeah, but they're not happy about it.
No, they encourage you to come back. That's it. Cults are like, no.
You're here.
Yeah. You have a little bit more money, right?
I don't know. I think it depends on the cult. Like, Joaquin Phoenix's family left a cult.
Yeah, but then you're not allowed to come back.
Oh, true.
There's a hell of a lot more freedom when the message is, hey, please come back.
That's, yeah, fair. That never come back is not the thing that you want to hear from anybody.
If the message is we got another production next Sunday, like, come on back. Similar show, not the same.
Pretty similar, though.
Yeah, it's similar. There's
Lessons through stories.
Yeah, it's some of the same. It's got the same beats. But, yeah. I mean, I didn't intend to talk about cults, but...
Well, I mean, hey... I think this is really the thing that we want to get to is we want to start a cult.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
The money.
Well, according to Creed, Bratton, of course, of The Office, he's been in plenty of cults. And as a leader, you make way more money. But as a follower, you have way more fun. And I'd probably be down for some fun right now.
What type of fun are we talking about?
I don't know.
Because fun to cults can mean different things.
I feel like it's probably a lot of weird sex stuff. I might be down for some of that stuff.
I might be down for some of that stuff too.
Right? Who knows?
Depends how weird. How weird is the sex stuff?
That's true.
Yeah, like if it's a cult about like feet stuff, I'm like,
Whoa, kink shaming the feet stuff.
No. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
It's just not for me. I don't find feet attractive.
I do like that there are so many kinks. There's so many, like, quote unquote, like weird sex things. But the go-to stock make fun of it one is the foot fetish thing.
Yeah.
Just because so many people are just completely turned off by the idea of feet.
Well, I also think, like, they know about the worst stuff. But it's impolite in company to talk about, like, water play.
It's true. Even saying it that way, which is so PG, is so fucking gross.
No, the reason it's gross is because you looked up the term for people who like getting pissed on. You're interested in this more than the average folk.
Yeah, I guess.
The rest of us just call it getting peed upon.
Wow, that's a great point.
Yeah.
If you know oh, I'm into BDSM, but you don't say it like I just did, you're probably who's like a person who's like, about it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like you know a little bit more than the average Joe.
Exactly.
If you know the Craigslist search terms, you're
That's a good point. Good point.
The question is why?
Yeah, that's true. Have you ever considered that? Going on Craigslist, look for strange?
Apparently, it's super, like...
productive?
It's super easy.
I would never even consider it. It's so odd. I know that people have. I don't know people who have, but I know that people do.
You don't know them personally, but you know of some famous people who have. I don't know if you know that he did it, but Jim Norton talked about it in one of his books.
Oh, a lot. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. He liked getting pooed on.
Sometimes he would just call a lady over for a nice what do you do?
What's that?
A gibber.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, what do you do is a gibber.
What do you do?
Gotcha.
In fact,
a gibber is a blowjob.
He did an entire chapter about a woman who he called over from Craigslist, whose entire purpose was to come and just let him suck on her nipples.
Wow. Okay.
She didn't touch him.
Yeah.
He was allowed to do whatever he wanted to himself.
I'm sure he was having at it.
Yeah.
That's probably got to be part of the fantasy, I guess, the moment. Because she's being very dominant by setting those rules, and he has to abide by them. So he's being very submissive. So that's all part of it for him. That is odd. That's very oddly specific, but that is actually also part of it. And like that, at least that makes sense to me.
No, that's a great way of looking at it.
Yeah.
I did not. I was just like, that's how I know it's not for me. Because I was just like, that sounds like a raw deal. Like you're going through all this trouble.
Yeah.
I'm touching you right now.
Like why can't
in one of like 3 spots that I am definitely not supposed to be touching.
unless I've earned it.
Right. Like
And
just
be
go
given
the extra
permission.
mile.
Yeah.
Upcharge and go the extra mile. Stop being selfish. Oh, I'm going to be a prude.
Yeah.
Selling my nipples on Craigslist on eBay.
You know, whoa, wow. I mean, that's kind of a permanent thing.
Selling my nipples on eBay.
Matt, you got a future here, bud.
Well, at least one more time.
It's like a real Daffy Duck best performance situation.
Yes.
You can only do it once.
You can only do it once.
Well, I mean, listen, don't actually literally cut your nipples off. Why not just mass produce them and then sell them on eBay?
How do I mass produce nipples?
Carefully.
This guy's got a future. We're hiring him at Burwell Corp.
Nice. Man, Burwell Corp sounds fun to work at.
It's not.
No.
It's not.
It sounds like
We have no direction.
But it sounds like one of those places that would have one of the soda machines where it's only a nickel. You know, it's like, hey, thanks.
Yes.
But then now you got to find nickels. You know, and he doesn't fill it up because, hey, these sodas are expensive and they're only a nickel.
Yeah.
You know, I'm losing money on this.
And then you finally find a nickel, you pop it in, and it's one of those little like 4-ounce cans.
Yeah. You're like, oh, thanks
get
for
it.
the soda.
I get it.
I got yogurt today, everyone. Ooh, I got no flavor yogurt. Last time I got strawberry because I make shakes. I put peanut butter in them and berries.
Why would you get no flavor?
Because in the recipe it says, remember to get no flavor yogurt. So I was like, I don't know.
But what's the point? What's the point of it? It's just goop.
Because at
that point, it's just goop. There's no flavor.
No, I put peanut butter in it. I put honey in it.
I don't know. I'm not buying it.
And you're supposed to put berries in it, but the berries don't get crushed up enough, so they just get stuck.
Put them in a paper towel and smash them with your fist.
Smashing me berries.
And then you brush it off into the shake thing.
I feel it would just be like very pulpy.
Yeah, very. But
Could use I don't want to use Andrew's blender.
Yeah.
I might get an old blender, regular blender.
Why'd you get one of those? No, like one of those cup things.
Cup blender?
Yeah.
Chop nuts? Nop chopper?
No, not the nut chops.
My
slap chop?
slap chop?
Slap chop?
Is it a slap chop that you're referring to?
No, not that.
Oh.
But it's like the ninja fucking blender thing. It's the cup and like you blend it, and then you take it off, and then you take the thing off, and it's a cup, and you fucking drink it.
Really?
Yeah, Marky had something like that.
All right.
Worked pretty good.
I gotta get to looking.
Yeah, dude. You're not up on your blender knowledge.
I'm not up on my blender knowledge.
Step your shit
Years
up.
ago, I got a food blender. I used it once with my mom, and then we washed it, and it felt like it took hours. And I said, I'm never doing this again.
I used to have like an old school blender. Like the one, it had like the real buttons like on the front.
Oh, yeah. And so it was like just...
Yeah, just like the glass thing, and then you put it on. I used to make milkshakes all the time.
Ooh.
All the time. Big milkshake fiend when I was a child.
Oh, man, that sounds delicious. Oof.
Get that. A little bit of vanilla ice cream, some milk, and a little bit of chocolate syrup.
That's like the best. I love cookies and cream.
That's not cookies and cream. There's nothing about that as cookies and cream. That's good. I like something completely different though.
I don't know how to make a real milkshake, I don't think.
That's how you put ice cream milk and you blend it.
There's no like special
Vanilla shake.
What if you put a root beer float is root beer and ice cream?
Yeah, that's like a glass of ice cream.
I did that.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. It's root beer. And then like
Then you put the ice cream in
like
it.
a hunk of ice cream or some shit, I think.
Oh no. All right. I think you're, because when I was a young lad in Old Country Buffet, I put I think I put in the ice cream first, or the soda first, or the.
I mean, the ice cream first would make sense.
Yeah. So I think I made it
So
spill.
it wouldn't splash everywhere.
Yeah, and I remember some guy looking at me like, "What are you doing?"
Who's watching this fucking kid?
Yeah, basically.
Running wild in the
I was
Old
like
Country
10.
Buffet.
I was like 12. Come on, guys.
That's true. That's what you do.
Give me a break. You know.
Break you off a piece of that Kit Kat bar.
A lot of you ever walking
No,
and
I don't do that.
a kid darts out in front of you and you gotta like dodge him.
Oh no, you plow through.
No, man.
You were on the. He came into your path.
No, I gotta move.
Yeah, I moved too. Through that child. That's where I move. I don't
My child.
He's in my way. I gotta watch that kid. Let's walk.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm fast. I'm a fast walker. They won't catch me.
That is true. I'll have to like double step. Double step. How?
But running, that's my downfall. I don't do that.
You just curl into a ball like Joe Pesci.
That's true. I'm not a ball person though.
I know, but you believe in your heart and make a wish. It's like a 20-20 chance.
This is
as a
when
shooting star.
This is when Nikolai would yell out, "That's a callback." I don't do that though.
I did
bark.
the woof, so we're
Yeah.
like,
I just bark. We should have just barked. No, don't. I see it in your mouth. Your mouth is.
dog mouth.
Yeah,
I got my dog
you're
mouth.
getting that dog mouth.
All right, well, I did it.
All right.
All right, there we go. Got it out of our
All
system.
right. You forced it out of me.
So, you know what? We did want to discuss something, Seich.
Something very serious.
Yeah. Apparently, we should talk about a story, maybe about a guy going to get bread.
Oh yeah. The story that Pat was telling us at this weekend about him going to get bread that one time.
Okay. This was one of Captain Apathy's friends.
Yeah, from up north. on
Up
the
north.
moon. Up north on the moon. Yeah. Well, for how to start, he was at home. It was off. It was a Saturday. He was off from work, and I'm so hungry. And you got to imagine, he's got this thick Boston accent.
Yeah, very thick.
It's thick. It's like, oh, I'm so hungry, guy. So he was going to make a sandwich. He got everything out, and he's got, oh no, I don't got any bread. So he's got to make a decision. He's like, listen, he's been drinking. It's like I said, it's his day off.
Yeah.
He's been doing some yard work.
Raking
Been
the leaves.
having a couple drinks, you know.
Juggling.
He's responsible. He's not going to drive. But the closest store to his house is
bread store.
like bread store is like a half hour. It's like a half hour walk. That's an hour round trip.
Boston has a real problem with food.
Well, the part of the neighborhood, he's in like the outskirts of Boston where there's not many bread stores.
Yes, and the closest store that also sells food is a bread store.
Yeah, so it's not really just a bread store. He just, as a kid, used to go, oh, I need to go to the bread store, and he was,
Oh, the bread store.
I need to get my bread, and so he was so excited about this. He was so excited. He's like, all right, you know, it's gonna be like old times. I'm gonna walk down to the bread store, guy, and I'm gonna get me some bread for the sandwich. So he's heading out, and what I forgot the next part. What happened?
Oh, well, on the way there, he started jogging. He's like, I want to get my bread. And he starts jogging, and he starts noticing all these red cars. He's like, that's
weird.
kind of weird. And he finally gets to the store, and it turns out that there's a wedding. And this woman and this man, they've rented all these red cars to take the bread out of the store. And Pat's like, you know, he's walked for 30 minutes, jogged a little bit. His head's on bread. Head's on bread.
That's all he wants.
It's stuck on there. And all of these wedding attenders are like taking all the bread on each aisle. They got all the bread, and there's grandmas and grandpas stuffing their pants.
Yeah, it's
Hot dog rolls.
It's a madhouse.
If it's got wheat in it, right? Is wheat and bread?
I mean, that's some of it, yes. That's some of what's in bread.
Grain. If there's grain in it, it's gone.
That's true.
And Pat, he steps in front of one of the people buying. He says, "Hey, I need some of that bread right now." And they looked right at him. And do you remember what they said?
They said, "You ain't getting my fucking bread, guy." And then a brawl breaks out.
Oh my God! Immediately, someone else started the fight. Like 3 cashiers down, just a fist.
Well, because turns out Pat's not the only guy wanting bread on this day. The wedding people are stealing up all the bread. They got all the customers coming in, thinking, "What the hell are these people doing?"
It's maybe your day, but guess what? I want some bread.
So after the guy screamed, he pushed Pat, and he hit a guy. He bumped into some dude. And then he swung, Pat ducked, he hit the guy that pushed him, and then just a brawl broke out in this bread store. Things flying everywhere. It was insane. It was unbelievable.
It was ridiculous. So Pat says, "Wait, it doesn't stop there." He got into a full set of bread, a bread armor suit. He's got all these, what are the Italian long sticks called?
The Italian bread?
Italian bread.
the Italian long, like the loaves of Italian bread?
Yeah, it's long.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got those as like swords. He's like, "Come and get me,
if you dare."
you brawny bastards.
To be fair, these bread... the Italian bread here, it wouldn't do much damage because they're so soft, so delicious.
Like an angel's cock.
Yes. That is how they described it.
Always
An
limp.
angel's cock.
So, because it's heaven.
That's true. You can't get hard in heaven.
No, that's the name of my new song.
That's the
Because
rule.
you can't get hard in heaven.
That's why I'm going down to hell.
So he's in this full suit.
Full bread armor suit.
"Fuck you, my boy. It's me, Pat."
Yeah. Hey, guy. His friend John over there. Same idea. Covered himself in bread armor. These two are madmen. I'm listening to the story he's telling me, and I'm like, these guys are mad.
I backed away.
I didn't know what to do.
I got ready to pee and run.
Yeah. But
And
Pat, he kept going with the story.
Yeah.
He just kept going. He said, "Well, so I saw my friend across there in the armor. There was only one thing to do." He screamed, "Bread joust!" And his friend knew it was time for a bread joust.
Oh, yes.
They sprinted towards each other, bread out, ready for stabbing. They ended up they collided. Then the bread was
So soft.
so delicious.
So delicious. I said, "I'm going to eat this bread off of you."
And then he did. And it was terrifying. It was terrifying at the time.
But at the end, I mean, they were full.
Yeah.
They had their bread.
Yeah.
They wore themselves out.
And you know what? Everybody was a little happy there that day.
Well, happy.
Covered in blood and bread, though.
Ooh, it was like a meatball sub contest gone awry.
Yeah, except there was no meatballs, and
Nope.
the sauce was blood from people fighting.
Yeah, you know, kind of there.
Still just as delicious, though. I wish I had toys. Nicholas got all the toys in the RLF room.
Yeah, sorry I got no toys. I got half-burnt candles,
I have a
bazookas, and wires.
water bottle.
I could put like a mirror on the wall, like a
I'll just
chair
stare.
height for you.
I just stare at myself, or you could just look at yourself when you sleep.
Oh, that'd
It
be
would
horrifying.
right there.
I'd be like, no, thank you. There's something in the mirror.
Yeah, if I had one on the ceiling,
Oof.
so I'd look up, look at myself, like, hey, you,
You're like, whew, not a vampire.
what you doing up there? Yeah,
That's so you always know whoever's in your bed's not a vampire.
yeah, that's true. That's why I have it there.
Self-defense.
Yeah, it's really, they're like, what's that for? I'm like, nothing to worry about.
Now that I can see you.
now that I can really see you.
Well, everyone, I think that does it for the Psyche Boy Albert hour.
Yeah, whatever
Half hour.
whatever Nikolai and Matt talk about is.
In that van.
Are they're supposed to judge which story's better?
They are.
I think that's what Matt said.
Oh, yeah. Commenters. Viewers.
Ours was true though, so that has, that ours was a true story.
Which
really
Brett
happened.
story was, did you enjoy more? Be honest.
And honestly, it was ours. So
Do whatever you want, people.
yeah, I'm not gonna sway your vote to our way. Like, we're great and all, but
Let it hang, everyone.
yeah, hang in like this direction or that one or
Like that soft bread.
Yeah, like an angel's penis. That was a nice song we wrote though.
An angel's penis.
Nope, that wasn't it.
Oh, it's
Can't get hard in heaven.
Can't get hard in heaven. So I'll see
You in hell.
There we go. Love song for the ages, everyone. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Yeah,
Listening, I guess.
yeah, dude.
Sage, I'm just gonna take this out here.
What? Well,
And,
wait, no. Well, technically, this isn't ending.
What?
Technically, this isn't ending. So, like, I don't know why you're gonna shoot me.
Do you want me to put the gun away then?
I kinda do.
Okay.
Because if I need a gun, I don't want to be there.
Whoa!
I guess. Or there should be like a midway send off, like, here's the news.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Do whatever.
What do you
want to
feel
do.
like you should do today? Which is so not what the boss should say.
Just get done what you can,
Yeah.
and then
I think
just kind of mill about for an hour.
mill about.
Yeah,
Kind of how cows graze.
do that because we both know you're gonna do that.
I'm paying you, and I want to feel like I'm getting my money's worth.
Right.
That's really what this is about.
It's really what retail workers have become now.
Yeah.
It's restocking machines and fire hydrants that can be asked where things are.
Oh, yes. That's essentially all that it is. Well, you had mentioned earlier, because we had planned on doing the show, that you had tweeted.
I did tweet.
So why don't you go ahead and...
I did tweet it out, and I'm interested to hear what you have to say on this tweet as well.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, your questions are always so good, usually.
Yeah, they're all right. What's your idea for a theme park? And
Wow, what's your idea for a theme park?
yeah,
Okay.
Disneyland. It's all Disney properties, and then you got like Six Flags, which is like Great Adventure and shit like that. It's all this fucking. Every theme park has like a theme to it. It's literally in the name.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I definitely picked up on that. So, my theme park, every year Halloween starts sooner and sooner. Fall gets here quicker and quicker.
Yep. I know. Yes.
And we are 90s kids.
We are 90s kids.
I'm build Halloween Town.
Oh, like this is Halloween?
Not. That will be one part of the park.
Okay.
I'm going to build a park that is Halloween 24/7, 365.
I like it.
You go there and it's Halloween.
Okay.
Now, one of the challenges here is I want it to be cold, because that's part of fall. So it's gonna have to be in the Northeast. I'm gonna have to figure out I think it might have to be like Canada or something.
Ugh.
Yeah, but then it's going to have to be partially indoors because Canada gets too cold.
Right.
So, but that's 100% like, all right, so I'd have one section that's the whole, like, the kids section is going to be Nightmare Before Christmas. Because a lot of the, like, women that grew up watching that movie are now having kids.
That's true.
So that'd be friggin' banging. Introduce Jack Skellington.
And you could troll there for Mom Strange.
I personally will be busy doing other things like running a theme park.
Right.
Matt. All right.
I could troll there for Mom Strange.
And then I want, like, you know, an 18 and over, like, let's say 16 and over section of the park. It's just like we have hired actors like Disney, and it's fucking Jason, it's Freddy,
Ooh.
it's all of them.
Okay.
The Leprechaun, and like a Renaissance fair daily, there's like little pre-made productions and stuff that happens. Like, you know, they pick people from the crowd and straight up murder them.
The zombie outbreak.
Oh my god, the fucking zombie outbreak. But it's not a zombie outbreak. It's like a zombie parade, and it goes throughout the whole theme park. And then they, like, disperse and start biting people, but they don't bite them. They give them, like, little stickers and shit.
And then they're honorary zombies.
Dude.
And they have to join the parade.
Absolutely. People are going
Yes.
to go fucking bananas for Halloween Town.
Ooh.
And then it's got to have, actually, like, the whole entrance I want to be, like, Halloween Town from that movie, the Disney movie from when we were kids.
Okay.
Ooh, and... fuck yeah. And when you walk in, bronze statue, Hocus Pocus, 3 witches. Yes.
Shit.
That's Halloween.
That's pretty dope.
Yes. That's fucking Halloween right
That's
there.
pretty
Oh,
dope.
and there's going to be a banging ass roller coaster. I mean, like, flip the doodles and twirly twirls.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Dracula's Tower.
absolutely.
And
You
then one
fucking
point
go
it
on the
goes-
roller coaster in a fucking hearse.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. I don't even know how that's going to work.
And at one point it goes, like, into the tower.
Yeah.
And you play, like, on the side, have LED screens that just Dracula flying beside you as you're going down on this coaster.
That's banging.
Telling you, this
Dude.
could be...
Everyone's coming to Halloween Town.
Everyone's coming out.
Winnipeg, next year.
Winnipeg.
We're going to build the whole thing.
2020.
Yep.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
All right, and you said what was your theme park?
My theme park, I mean, this is probably not surprising to anybody, but I'm going high fantasy.
Okay.
I'm going a Renaissance park that's around 24/7.
Okay.
With rides and shit on it. Like, it's not historically accurate, but
Ooh, so it's like a Knight's Tale?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like a modernized medieval time story.
Yes.
Okay.
But when you go there, when you get your ticket, you sign up to play as a fighter, a ranger,
Oh boy.
a rogue,
Uh-huh.
or a wizard. And you get quests to complete.
Like Munchkin? Or,
Hell yeah.
Or D&D?
Hell yeah. This is all based on a smaller idea called Evermore Park that
Okay.
already exists in Utah, but just on a grander scale.
Gotcha.
Like, if you're a ranger, one of your quests for the day is to hit a bullseye at our archery range.
Ooh.
Hit a
alright.
bullseye and you level up in ranger.
That shit's awesome.
And when you level up your class, you get discounts. You get free rides. You get to, like, level 5, you get a pass where you can jump to the front of any line.
Mm-hmm.
Once.
Are there going to be, you said level ups? Shit, never mind. Go ahead. Free line pass.
Free line pass. There are quests, other, like,
Are there, that's
Random-
it. Are there going to be quests?
random quests around the park. Like, someone will come out and say, help, help, my child has gone missing.
Uh-huh.
And anybody who signs up to do the quest, you get to go around, you get to look for them.
Like, yo, we got to find this bee's kid.
Yeah. And
Yo,
you,
that's sick.
you gotta investigate the room and shit. And if you manage to do it, like, you get a magical item, which is, you know, like a really cool looking wooden sword or fucking cloak for your wizard or some shit like that. Just cool things for nerds is what I'm going for here.
Okay, I like it. I dig it.
And of
You
course,
can buy all these souvenirs and whatnots and knickknacks and who's and what's its.
Mhm.
Okay. What are you going to sell there? Like food-wise? What's in the restaurant?
oh, it's turkey legs.
Yeah.
It's like boar sausage.
You're going to have a signature dish?
Probably, but I don't know off the top of my head what it would be.
Okay.
Yeah, I really
I
don't
mean,
know.
if it's medieval times, it'd probably be like gruel or porridge. Like a fish head stew with bones in it. And then a
Unappetizing.
hot spiced wine.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
we're
a
going to
hot
have
spiced red wine.
a mull.
Yeah.
Like you said, there's going to be sections of the park that are 18 and over.
Yeah.
And, you know, in there we're going to have the brothels. We're going to have the...
Yep. So what were some of the other responses we got?
I'll be honest. A lot of them were horror theme parks.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
You went pretty basic bitch on that one.
Oh, super unoriginal.
No, there were only like one or two. It's just making fun of you.
You son of a bitch, Matt. Still, somebody else said it. I mean, it's just unoriginal, and I hate myself.
IB Twizzled is down for a horror theme park. He said specifically, imagine your worst nightmare. They're the mascots. Imagine places you would never enter at night. They're the rides. Imagine the most horrifying things you've ever touched and felt every grueling second of until it was out of your hand. That's the currency.
That's so much better than what I said. Why aren't we listening to IB Twizzled right now?
That's true. IB
Like,
Twizzled.
what the hell is going on?
Punk Oak said Ravenholm. There's an old priest with a shotgun and a shitload of zombies in the works. So that sounds pretty horror themed.
Okay. All right.
I think Ravenholm is from a video game. I think that's from Half-Life.
Gotcha.
It was like a zombie infested town.
Well, I played that. I loved it. It's a good game. I really liked the middle part. The controls were a bit sticky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stinky controls. That's a...
No, sticky.
Oh, the sticky controls.
Yeah. I had been eating pancakes that morning and gotten some syrup in my controller.
That sounds like less of a problem with the game and more of a problem with how you consume pancakes.
Still a part of my review of the game. So, all right. I still enjoyed the middle part.
In so much as a power outage would have mean that the game was bad because you couldn't play it. Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh, wow.
Somehow this person got that name on Twitter.
That's amazing.
At Hate Robot says, Billionaire Park. Enter as 76% of Americans live in paycheck to paycheck. Leave a billionaire. I don't know how that works, but yeah.
Sure.
I'm down.
Can I go first? And third?
Last. This one is from at Char Zackles. Zach or Charles, respectively. I'm assuming these guys share a Twitter account. A theme park based on the idea of rushing for a fraternity, and all of the rides are really questionable and odd. Hashtag totally not hazing.
That sounds super on the line. Like,
Yeah.
It sounds like it's going to get real sketchy real quick.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be broomsticks placed in places they don't belong. Underwear is going to end up in the butt cracks. It's going to be anarchy.
It's going to be paddle and pandemonium.
Yeah, paddle and pandemonium. That sounds the name of an annual like rowboating race. Like thanks for coming to Lake woo, 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 and for the paddle and pandemonium. Because they're all native. Like, we're such cunts in this country.
Oh, yeah.
We kept all the names just so you can remember. Like, oh, this wasn't ours. Like,
We even kept the stupid ones like Titty Caca.
yeah, like. That's a great fucking point. It's the paddle and pandemonium at Lake Woo! It's the 45th running of the race, and we can't wait to get a paddling at the pandemonium. I've been catching up with Batman lately,
Ooh.
and I got to give some warnings before I continue with this conversation.
Okay.
So, like, huge spoiler warnings for the Batman comic book. I am talking about DC, like, the rebirth into just what is now regular Batman again. They have reset the numbers still. But this is Tom King's run. And as we're recording this, it's September 10th. Issue 78 will be coming out tomorrow, September 11th. But 2 weeks ago was issue 77. And something pretty monu-fucking-mental happened in that book.
Yeah, it did.
And it may be misdirection. It is comic books. I mean, am I really like, oh, this is earth-shattering stuff? Yeah, fucking kinda. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
I never thought I would see this, but I know there's so many ways out of it. But sorry, what were you gonna say?
I know you gave the disclaimer, but here it comes, guys. One more time. Big fucking spoiler warning.
Bane breaks Alfred's neck in front of Damian Wayne, who's Robin.
Yeah.
Snaps his neck.
Alfred Pennyworth.
Yeah, at the second to last page of issue 77 of Batman. It's like, it's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know how. I read it a couple of times. I've read the issue a few times. I am one of the very few people who have still enjoyed Tom King's run post the wedding issue. Issue 50 was supposed to be the marriage of Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle, Catwoman. And it was a big fake out. It never happened. It was never going to happen. They were building it up to this big event. There was fucking 100 different covers for this book. It was huge. And it was all a farce. Nothing fucking happened in the book. It was really annoying. But the other thing that people are forgetting is how great the stories were leading up to that big event. And yeah, it was like a nothing burger. I get it. And a lot of people have been super critical of his stuff since. But I don't know, I really enjoy it. And making a big fucking move like this, killing Alfred. I mean, people bugged out a bunch of years ago when Scott Snyder had the Joker cut his hand off. I mean, and they just kind of reset
I didn't even knew that happened.
Oh, yeah, they just kind of reset that shit. They were like, yeah, he got a robot hand, whatever, he knows Bruce Wayne. Like, you know. Like,
did they really do that?
Yeah, basically. It's not robot hand. They say it's like synthetic something or other. And like, it's been a while since I read it. I absolutely love Scott Snyder. He's a wordy motherfucker. Yeah, so Alfred's dead, or might not be. You can just get like, it's Bruce Wayne. He's going to hire a robot to do some of that stuff. But still, like, I don't know. And how the fuck does he cope with losing his dad? Because Alfred's just as much his dad as Thomas ever was. Holy shit. And in this story, Batman doesn't even know. Bruce doesn't even know.
Not yet.
He got his ass kicked by Thomas. And here's the other fucking part. A lot of the issues between 65 and like 75 are all nightmare issues. They're all Bruce has been induced, not induced, he's like knocked unconscious or in a coma or something like that. So they're all nightmare based issues. No, he was induced. Yeah.
I hate nightmare stuff.
I know. I hate it too. I really hate it. But some of the stuff was like, I don't love ultra violent, but some of the stuff was ultra violent, it was really good. It was a very gory issue. And then issue 62, I believe, is the first issue with Jorge Fornes. And he is very quickly becoming one of my favorite comics. He's got a super simplistic style. I always talk about him on the Instagram and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. So what I was building there is that all of this might be part of his nightmare. Maybe none of this has happened. Maybe Alfred didn't get his neck snapped. So this is just, I don't know. I'm very excited about reading Batman.
Tomorrow's going to be a big day for you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, it's 20 more pages. I mean, Tom King's run ends after 85, and then he's going to get a 12-issue miniseries of Bat and Cat or something like that, and that's going to wrap his story arc. He wanted 100 issues, but sales went down after the wedding event. I'm not as critical as a lot of the other guys at the comic book shop are. But I also haven't read as much as they have. I haven't experienced as much in the comic universe. You know, all these big events and big happenings. You know, they've seen everything basically.
True.
But Alfred's never had his neck fucking snapped by Bane before.
That's true.
So that shit was crazy.
That's true. Next, Dick Grayson gonna get his dick chopped off.
What? You can't chop dicks.
Why not?
I mean, you just shouldn't chop a person's dick off. That's terribly rude.
Who says?
The owner of the dick.
Yeah, but if the owner of the dick has a problem with it, then he can just bring a gun.
No, you can't bring a gun because you got to go shopping for some bread first.
You can bring a gun.
But if I need a gun, I don't want to be there.
I just wanted to make them tell a stupid bread story.
He's such a bully. I didn't even.